Shall we watch He-Man? Yes, we will watch He-Man. The watching of He-Man is what we will do. Into the castle of Podskull. It's manly and cheesy and rad, maybe a bit homoerotic too. He-Man, it was our favorite show. He-Man, let's watch it now that we're old. He-Man.
Hello and welcome to Castle Podskull, the podcast in which we discuss He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, the original 1980s Filmation cartoon. I am your host, Tom, aka the Professor Xennial, and with me, as always, is
Kevin, our fan at arms. I'm liking that new epithet more and more every day. It feels very
there we go, the fan at arms in the house.
Fan at arms.
And and if you're new to the show, what we do here is we are lovers and fans of this cartoon. Yes, we're making fun of it a little bit, but I think that's fair to do for anything that you really enjoy, and we really enjoy this. Some of the things we really enjoy about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe is, we grew up with it, how manly it was, nice little, lots of manly moments to mold our impressionable young minds and so forth. How rad it was in the sort of 80s swords and sorcery and skeletons and magic and lasers sense. Very, very cool. There's some on the downside, maybe a little cheesy at times, and we'll call that out. Sometimes the cartoon gets downright inappropriate. Not too often.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's some kernels of homoeroticism that, when viewed through the modern lens, it's hard to ignore. From the Rainbow Filmation logo all the way down. And we also, of course, at the end of the episode, we will talk about the moral of the episode, because He-Man, of course, was built to sell toys, but also to give morals to children. So we'll talk about that. Amen. And any of the figures that we might want to buy, whether they existed or not. So before we jump into episode 9, which is She-Demon of Phantos, Kevin, anything you want to throw out as our resident fan at arms?
This episode gets into some of the stuff that I really like about you're visiting a planet that is very heavy-handed, going to tell you something about the plot, Phantos, like kind of spooky. Like it's never like we're visiting planet Benevoria, it's always like something bad is about to happen,
right?
Which is cool. It's a great name. I really like this episode. There's a cool character coming up, Strong Arm. I really like his design.
Yeah.
Also, just I'm a big fan of. We're seeing some of the we're getting into the world building, or just seeing other realms of Eternia, because as a kid I just thought it was so focused on Eternia. I thought it was that one planet and one city, and it's nice to kind of get out and see other realms.
Yes, that we've started to do that with previous episodes, where I think we were in Toron or Tyrion or something like that. Yes, and we learned that Eternia is simultaneously, it's like Washington, or no, it's like New York. It's like the name of the city and the state.
It's a city state.
It's a city state, but in this case it's
Vatican City.
It's it's the kingdom and the palace and the planet are all named the same thing, which is a little confusing. None of us are living on Earth City right now.
Yeah.
Boom. There's the old Lou Scheimer punch.
Lou Scheimer coming at you.
And we also discussed launching into our new rating system, where at the end of each episode, we're just going to give a how many out of 5 Scheimers are we going to give this episode. Mm-hmm. So at a certain point, we should go back and talk about what we're going to give our previous episodes that we did. But at the moment, we are into the She-Demon of Phantos. All right. Starting in space again.
Ooh.
Now this is interesting right off the bat. Yeah, because this is Phantos we're starting out in, and so it's like we have the palace right next to the which is weird to me. It's like I don't know. I played enough SimCity to know that you don't put your like industrial zone right next to you, you
Right.
know. But
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like we've got our heavy, and
yeah,
also how the palace perched on a very precarious
yes,
formation,
yeah,
especially if they're what looks like fracking right next to it.
yeah. They are.
Probably
They're doing fracking.
this is what we know we're in the 80s before people have learned the downside of a lot of that
That's true.
heavy industrialization.
That's true. I also like what we learn here is that Man at Arms here is testing Queen Elmora's shield and weapons, right?
Yeah.
Shields and weapons made from your photanium are without equal.
So yeah, Photanium. That's
Yeah.
the
The
magical
new element.
That's the unobtainium. But I
Yeah,
like how he's
exactly. It's the
yeah,
unobtainium of this episode, which I was going to say is a big fan of.
yeah.
Also, really like her design.
Oh yeah.
Trying to think of like she reminded me of some fantasy like kind of swords and sorcery. Just like I really like a really cool stylized look on her. It's also just you're starting to see some kind of differentiation. It looks a little more medieval instead of like space medieval here.
Oh, that's a good point. Like a
You
lot of
know,
these
like
people, like the ruler of Tyrion was more like a space. I don't know what he was like.
yeah,
But yes, you're
he
right.
had that kind of cool, funky armor. This looks a little more medieval, even though we're dealing with sort of the futuristic look, which I liked. I thought it was cool to kind of differentiate on the planets.
And I do like how they are how they're testing this metal, like if it'll
Yeah,
stop lasers by having Adam just hold it and
yeah.
getting
As
shot
Man
with
at Arms just
it.
wails on him with one of the coolest looking weapons.
Yeah.
It is like the Swiss Army. I think they had this toy. I remember, right?
The gun?
It was like a gun axe. It was
Well, the
it,
thing he's holding, they did have a laser like that. Yeah.
right, and
Yeah.
also it looks like this was designed like it's part baton. It's like a spork baton or a Swiss Army baton. Like it looks like a police nightstick, but it's got an axe. It's got a laser on it, and it's
And
like
if you can take it to the twirling competition if you need to. Yeah.
exactly perfect toy for Man at Arms.
And I like this moment here.
Well, you seem different.
Because He-Man looks
Is
like he's
something
just
wrong?
dipping a
is
little bit of the
fine.
ganj.
Well, I was going to say, just because like this moment where he's like, hey, you seem different. Is everything okay?
Is something wrong?
Everything is fine.
We shall go home now.
Like both men are like, I know enough about women.
Yeah,
obviously everything's not fine.
Nothing is fine here.
We're gonna, thank you. Thanks for giving us this medal, and we'll be getting out of here now. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Man at Arms like, well, she said she's fine, so I know enough to not press further. Look at
And
that gun, that axe gun.
That is pretty. Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about now. It's
Right?
like
it's not. It's like we could have a bayonet, or I could put an entire axe
that's cool.
on this, and it's like, but it's also, is it a gun? Is it a baton? This is like peak 80s. It's everything. It's got like a like
it falls into the category though of like if you need to use the axe, like you've made a mistake, right?
Yeah.
The laser should carry you. Well, also,
that's
okay, wait.
what I was going to say. You're going to fall back on you like.
Yeah. Let's look at the design of it, because what's crazy about this thing now that I'm looking at it is, yes, it's mostly a gun, and we saw it used that way. Now the axe, however, is not like a traditional axe would be. It is going through the handle, right? Like which you would need if you have a wooden handle,
right?
But
you have a laser gun, and I would assume that somehow impedes the. The effectiveness. So this is sort of like an MC Escher weapon. I just very kind of funky. Yeah,
right. So
I
either
there's
there's
on the most random things here. But
no, I had not even noticed this. I love
right?
it. I love it. So either the laser is like has blasted a hole through the axe and it's just like very wobbly in there, or whatever, but it doesn't. Either way, it does not need to be set up like that, and that which means they did it for the fashion of it, like they do most things.
Right, exactly.
Speaking of fashion, this moment here, Skeletor's in the closet with Merman and he is.
But little do they know their shipments of photanium will now be coming to me. What they are taking with them is worthless metal ore.
You've had your way, Skeletor.
Yeah, so
also I just like to say worthless metal ore. I mean, it's metal ore. It's still
Well, that's true. You can still.
They've only got humble steel to build with.
Her men are two old, massively bearded men with
Yeah.
crazy hats.
Looks
I
like they
guess
were confiscated from the side of a van from 1974. Like they look like the airbrush wizards that was their that's the band that was on every 70s
yes,
rock and roll van.
yeah, totally. They feel like they're of an ilk. They're probably the roadies to the Oracle that we met in that one episode. The old
Right?
guy. Yeah.
Exactly. And also true to He-Man, we've just revealed like my I'm spoiler alert, my pick for this episode because he has a wild design. Strong arm. With
Yeah.
a name like that, you would expect the design to somehow showcase his arms, right? But look at his head. It's like not like tin head, like metal cap or something.
There's also
It's
that.
like,
yes.
It's always like, we'll name him something that has nothing to do with his clearly most visible feature. Like, did Strongarm accidentally pull his head off his body? I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's bizarre. He does have one massive arm, but
I mean,
so that's cool. We see that she has powers, which we didn't expect, right? And but they're not strong enough. Skeletor just kind of holds up an arm.
Have to do better than that, Elmora.
People of Phantos.
Her eyes go.
Look at the
crazy.
eyes on this. This is like some very very expressive eye work here.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know who she reminds me of. Some 80s figure.
Right? That's what I was trying to I was racking my head on it.
I don't know. Okay, it's not the way she's dressed, but something about the eyes, the chin. You know who she's reminding me of right now? She's giving the waitress Simone from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, if you know the reference. Who I love, but there's some like manic.
Bonjour, Pee-wee. But
Yeah,
also,
bonjour,
is she
Pee-wee.
like rocking? I need to go check out the old school like Sundays comics. It looks like she's wearing Prince Valiant's
Could be.
costume.
Yeah.
You know what
Could
I mean?
be.
Like that old, like, I don't know. It was just something that stuck out. But yeah. Check out those eyes. Very
eyes are-
expressive.
Oh.
Zoinks!
Yeah. So she's not going to bow to him, and she's going to.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really sassy like little look there.
Yeah.
She's really
She's
letting
doing
it happen.
that missile.
Yeah.
But that's simple palm
Yeah.
in a reversal.
Yeah. And now she's got to do his bidding.
Not.
I will not do your bidding. So she doesn't want it, but
Finger guns. See, this is what I love. He controls her, and she gets like all like, she made me think of the movie. Did you see the movie Freaked? Alex Winter, the guy from Bill and Ted's, he
No.
did this hilarious follow-up, Freaked. She looks just like his, like he has this like mutated character he plays, but as she gets mentally, or the spell dominates her, she gets all weird looking, like melted, like she's just had a stroke. Like, I'm wondering, did
Yeah.
she smell bread right here? And she just kind of collapses.
oh man, yeah. That I like
Which
how
made me think, is her magic making her look good? And like by him controlling her somehow, like I was wondering, like if that was.
Oh yeah, maybe it's like a Rapunzel's mother sort of situation where the magic is what's keeping her young. I hadn't thought about
Right.
that.
Like, or she had like some sort of contingency spell to kind of keep her. But now that like some other sorcerer has used something on her, it's like dispelled that. Like
Yeah.
like, she immediately just kind of withers.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Also, can we go back and check out? There's a lot of cool weapons in this episode. Like there's like a butterfly morning star here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's so great about that?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Everything they made from it keeps breaking.
How are they not just blown away by the cool shit Man at Arms is whipping out today? They're just like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's like they're like, yeah, it's crappy, but so they, Tila's not impressed, and they're gonna fight a little bit, and whoa, that did not work out well.
Yeah.
And
yeah. This is where they start to realize, wait a minute, this is just regular metal ore. This isn't good ore.
So why is it breaking if it's just regular metal? Or like, it's not like they're putting it through any more paces. I mean, they're not like whatever. They're just, it shouldn't be breaking. But
Yeah, it's not like they gave him tin. Like, or, like we gave him aluminum foil. Try building something with that, asshole.
give them the balsa wood cannon.
Yeah, it's like they got the metal equivalent of balsa wood in this episode. Maybe that's why it looked like he was wielding some sort of fan. Like,
Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe they just went down to Chinatown and gave him like the cheap like personal fan device, whatever.
Sure isn't the same Photanium metal we tested on Phantos.
Would Elmora try to cheat us?
Well, she did act kind of strange when we were there.
Yeah, she was. Yeah, but we see that she wasn't real. I mean, I guess that was like a hostage situation that they weren't.
Yeah, exactly. It's the total like everything's fine here in the bank. Please get help. But I also like that they're like they don't press any further. It's like, well, she said she's okay. Let's just get the hell out of here. It's not like, she's
I don't mess with that. So here's the thing. So now that the Zora the Falcon, which we know is the sorceress, flies over, we must go to Grayskull, right? I have something to talk to Adam about. Would you excuse us, please? Now here's the thing. So they're going to all go to Grayskull, but when they get there, I think we've never established how far Grayskull is.
We're always kind of walking on frame or teleporting there.
But it's sort of like a hike, right? We can agree it's not just down the block. Yeah. So anyway, she's giving them the information that Queen Elmora is not a friend and she's under Skeletor's control. But again, isn't there like a better way to give this information? Like rather than making them come to Grayskull. And I guess this is the post-pandemic nature in me that
it's like we don't want to just stick around for a text. I want to go,
Well, no, but we know the sorceress can do her psychic emails,
Oh yeah, that's right. We've established psychic email. Like I forget, like we've used that how many times, but it's just like, well,
yeah.
I don't know. She did look like she had a psychic migraine, so maybe that's why her psychic email isn't working so good.
My psychic email is down, He-Man.
I had some chocolate and.
My third eye is calcified today. So they're gonna go.
Skeletor will see to that. Though her spirit remains true.
I will heed your warning. Come, my friends, we must return to Phantos.
To Santos, George Santos, Congressman.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
why
now
she looks so odd.
Wait a minute, we got Lizard Man
back.
Some
sort of famous Eternian drag queen.
We got Lizard Man and Stratos.
Yes,
that's who's helping him. And Tila is sort of not liking this whole situation for whatever reason, and they literally like leave her in their exhaust in their attack
exactly. Like just gotta rip out and just choke on this.
Yeah. And they're going to the space portals. Okay, so they drive. This time they drive to Grayskull to go to the space portals. Again, I don't know. I want to know the layout. I want to see a map of Eternia. I'm sure there exists one. Again, we get a very long, needlessly long walking shot with Lizard Man walking like a good deal behind everyone else. Does he smell? Exactly. Like, what's the reasoning?
Yeah, exactly. Or maybe just his legs are so small. But I mean, we've seen this guy jump like 20 feet in the air, like
super fast. Yeah,
super fast, climbing from ceilings and whatnot. But
I think the walking shots have something to do with either like extending time or something about the animation where it's like they have to let like they already have a shot of like a plate of He-Man and Cringer and Man-at-Arms walking, and then they have a plate of Stratos, and so it's like they have to let them all clear
each episode they have a new person. They're like, we'll give a 5-second lag so we can remind that Lizard Man's in this episode.
Yeah, or maybe
we
it's
can just recycle it.
Maybe it's that. And then we have this long extended sequence here where they are just basically figuring out which is the space portal.
And a place that they've been to how many times they're like, where is this is where the bathroom is. I get it. I'm not from Eternia. All that shit looks like Dr. Seuss weird rock garden to me. But like, did they just need to fill 33 seconds?
Or more. I think it's that. But they also want to show that Tila, I mean, this is a pretty dope, it looks like the planetarium.
Yeah, they're like,
this
is a cool,
maybe
this is
that's
the disco room.
But they wanted to show her like illegally going to Phantos, which is now purple and dark. And they're not in any hurry, that's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we'll take our sweet time, will walk there instead of taking a portal, right?
Yeah. Maybe they needed to give kids a chance to get up and like get something to eat or something like that. Oh man.
Oh
You
Jesus.
are enemies of the realm.
I don't know who you are, but this is Elmora's realm, and we have.
I guess they don't recognize her. I mean, she's
Yeah,
wearing the
how
same
could
exact.
She looks real bad.
She does look bad,
Especially
she's
that
wearing the same
bulging
clothes.
eye. Like,
Yeah.
Thor's doing.
Oh man, she got Battle Cat. And
look at his eye.
yeah, He-Man's eyes.
He is as stunned by it. Like,
Yeah, he did not see that coming.
this episode, I feel like there were pieces missing, and they just tried to fix the animation, and then it's just like, look at those eyes.
Yeah, so something about the way they animate is obviously when they do things like this, they'll just like they'll put these like these eyes right on top of the rest of the, it's like so they don't have to animate
And
the
like
whole
maybe
thing.
there was just
but-
a cell that's supposed to go over, and it just like in various frames, it looks like a normal eye, but this is the base plate. That
yeah,
looks
exactly. And they're just like,
horrible.
there's no
But I
more
mean,
time.
To be fair, his reaction to seeing her, that's my reaction to seeing her. It's like, "Ugh!" Like,
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
The cat is now my prisoner. Give up your folly, He-Man. You can't defeat me.
We're here to protect you, Elmora.
Skeletor has given me all the protection I need.
Elmora.
So maybe
You're
Skeletor kind of like a lich, like when he uses his
Mhm.
magic on her, it's like it's aged her out, like kind of
I think so.
innovated her
I
a
think
little
so.
bit.
And even though she didn't want it at first, now she's made this shitty like weird Venus flytrap thing to blast. It's a Venus flytrap.
I love the reaction from Stratos. This
Whoa.
is so good. Whoa!
And it eats him, and that's it. He's dead.
Boom!
Yeah.
It disintegrates. It just, he's gone. He's like in the Phantom Zone. Oh,
yeah.
Phantos.
He-Man busts out of it. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Good point.
It could
Tila
be.
shoots it, so she's already revealed herself that she's tagging along. So there we go. And
You'd think they'd be a little more broken up. The fact that one of their Avengers is just like,
No.
for all intents and purposes, gone, like dead. They just watched him get whisked away, eaten, and then disintegrate. Like,
no, doesn't even matter. I mean, I think they just assume they know no one can die. So here
Yeah,
we are
exactly.
again in the industrial zone,
exactly. Meanwhile, in the
fracking palace. Yeah.
fracking palace. Is that
So-
a shoe? Is that a boot? That crane looks like it's powered. Like, go back. It looks like it's like a soccer hooligan kind of contraption that it like literally boots. Like, right?
You know what it is? It's the Mousetrap board game.
It totally is. That's like
It's
that
like,
whole
whoop.
thing looks like the cranes, and then it's like we come over here, we
Yeah.
put the unobtainium in here, and it powers and it catches the mice.
Yeah, it's just lean right over and it kicks you off the thing. They've got like a goofy
Yeah,
boxing
exactly. It
glove.
kicks you off into a pit.
So they are in her like factory or whatever, or it wouldn't be a factory. It's like a quarry, I guess. And they have to disguise themselves, which is kind of interesting. So they have these like overweight guards that kind of look like the old DC. What was the guy who was like Darkseid's son?
Oh yeah.
Was it like was it Caliban or
Yes, I think it's Caliban.
or is that the one from the X-Men?
No, oh god, I gotta look it up. I was totally thinking, especially the like weird beard, like kind of block-headed shape. He's like the announcer. I gotta go look it up.
Calabac
That's
is
it,
who I'm thinking of. Yes.
But I love this sort of like sneaking in. Like the people are like clearly pale and gray, like they're all monotone in their
Yeah.
uniform. But these guys just slip those roads on, and it's
Yeah.
like the most colorful. But just hunch over, everybody. We'll get past.
Yeah,
You know,
on a
this is-
conveyor belt. Yeah, they're not the right shape or
Yeah.
anything like that.
Level
Here
100
we-
stealth. Okay, I get it. Strong arm does have the big strong arm, but it's also just the head. Like it just.
Yeah. Although
the
wait,
goofy ass.
1 second here. Here's strong arm. Now,
Mhm.
if you were to look at him, tell me which do you think his strong arm is?
Oh, why? I think it would be the gigantic
Right.
metal.
His
huge.
his right arm, you might
Yeah.
say, right? Well, no, but look. So his arm switched. His
Yeah.
right arm
Oh yeah,
was
yeah. It's the left side, and
yeah. Now it's the left side. Yeah, in the first scene we see him, his left arm is the giant
This is
robotic
like
one.
this episode was written by the Zucker brothers in Airplane, because is that Airplane where they kept moving the eye patch around? I forget.
Oh God. Was it? Yes, that must have been Airplane.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was something else. But anyway, yeah, right here, as we can see, now all of a sudden, boom, it is it's the other arm. So whatever. I guess consistency is not his forte, but
Yeah, his
he is
weakness is continuity.
he is a pretty cool looking figure. Now, here's the thing: Strong Arm was not a original He-Man figure either. He only existed in the cartoon.
Interesting.
Which is crazy because like he looks like. So okay, I can imagine like we've already seen Jitsu, right?
Yeah.
And Jitsu was a toy. So if you would have asked me as a kid, like, which would you rather have? Like the cool alien with like the massively strong arm, or like the, Genghis Khan looking guy with a slightly large, I would
Slightly
probably
large hand. And this guy is peak 80s because he's the bad guy because they give him the punk rock.
Yeah, the spikes.
Anytime they put a mohawk on somebody, especially a spike mohawk.
Yeah.
There's Merman, one of Skeletor's crowd.
Skeletor's crowd. I like that.
One of his crowd. We've encountered him hundreds of times.
A very slow scene of walking by here, and guy notices him.
How about the Xennial and Photanium Body Cells like those for?
Kind of a very blue collar kind of voice from that guy. And Merman can't believe that. He punches the
tuning fork right out of his.
I didn't see them. I guess they decided to just lose their costumes already.
Yeah.
Merman. Everyone's having strange reactions today. He's a boomerang all of a sudden. That's pretty. I haven't seen that.
He's total Batman. Total Eternia Batman. He's got a batarang. Like Paul Dini was all over this episode. He's the batarang that turns into handcuffs.
Yeah. Look how schlubby these guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
It's strange. And this is just such a weird pose where He-Man is just sort of standing there like very passively. It reminds me of the Jean-Claude Van Damme like split between the two trucks or something like that.
Totally.
It's just just like
very calm and just lifting. Wait a minute, it's He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man, what a prize you'll make for Skeletor.
Shimers him.
The Shimer rock, paper, scissors moment.
Yeah. So Strong Arm is strong enough to shake the earth with his arm,
Yeah, he is
that's
like
pretty cool.
That's a pretty comparable to He-Man right there, because we've seen He-Man can literally pull mountains out of the ground or shake earth.
That's true.
Maybe, he's been secretly working on the fracker.
And
there are just too many of them to fight.
Strong Arm's accent, hard to place. I mean, I guess I'm not fully up on my Eternian geography, but it's a little bit of.
And besides, I knew you'd want to hear the good news.
Is it simultaneously bad Asian accent and New Jersey? Like it's like you can't decide. It's like he's just finished his level 1 character class and he's like working on a new character in Arsenal. And at first when I saw this, I was wondering, does he have actual like fleshy elf ears and a metal head?
Yes.
Like it's just like the weirdest design. And those like spiky jowls.
It's like 99% of his body was destroyed. Can you save his ears? Yes, he can save his ears.
Everything in his head. He pulled his head off his body with his strong arm. Everything destroyed except his ears.
Amazing. And is he wearing shades? Or what's
totally. He looks like he should be on the album cover of a ska band. Like an Eternia ska band album. Like the super specials. The space specials.
I got He-Man.
Good
Yeah,
work.
But then his
totally
shades get bigger when he talks. It's bizarre. Bizarre.
How did you do it?
I locked him into a Photanium Body Cell. He'll never get out. See for yourself.
So I don't know. I don't know if this is Strong Arm's only appearance or what, but he's pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah, I love his design.
Yeah. And anyway, they can't get into this thing, his body cell, but I guess he can because it's made out of photanium, and we've established that since that's the MacGuffin, is the strongest metal in the universe.
Strongest metal in the universe.
Yep.
Take that, vibranium.
Yep. Exactly. Here's Lizard Man talking out of the side of his mouth like an idiot again.
It's just like, is he trying to do? I'm practicing my ventriloquism in this episode.
I honestly think it's the same exact thing. I think it's saving on animation.
Yeah, they're like, it takes too many frames. Just make him talk out of the corner.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have his head open up like some sort of Muppet? No.
I know we're here now.
Lizard Man's voice.
Yes, the only thing to do is carry He-Man back to Eternia.
She's like sad about that,
Yeah, it's like, well, our friend is dead. He's already in a coffin, so I guess it's, this will just be convenient.
Yeah, and there's no way he's gonna break through. But wait, okay, no, he can just break through because he's He-Man, and that's what he does. Yes, we all should have known nothing is stronger than He-Man.
Exactly.
Which, narratively, though, sets us up for disappointment later when literally lots of things and many episodes are,
as strong or stronger.
Yeah, at least for a few seconds. So, yes.
Also, why do we have the Photanium Body Jail, like, just lying around? Like, this is just a thing that we do, like...
I think it's to punish lazy workers or something like that.
Which they seem to have a lot of lazy workers, and could any of them fit in there? Like those guys, they're like that's casket.
That's
or
true.
Whatever photanium caskets designed for a regular 42. They're clearly a 68.
Exactly. Yeah, they got. There's a funny thing from I think Man at Arms.
You should have known. Nothing is stronger than He-Man. What's next?
Part of me thinks the what's next was like literally the actor like looking through his script. Okay,
yeah, exactly. Got
Nothing
that
is
line
stronger
out,
than
and...
He-Man. Okay, what do we got? Page 5. That's what that feels like to me. That read.
End of scene. I mean,
what's next?
What's next?
Good
line.
Question.
It was just
like literally, or the writer just typed out, "What the fuck's next?" I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
They get to the cave,
and they're like, "You can't do that. He'll literally read anything that's off the page, guys."
All right, we'll cross it out on the day. Just remember. Oh, I didn't remember. Oh, whatever. So anyway, they're breaking through the basement.
Oh my god,
she's looking bad. She's looking gnar. Is the power worth it, Elmora? Oh man.
Oh my god. Don't do drugs, kids.
Yeah. But she's wrestling with it. And this is like a metaphor for like bad boyfriends or something like that, right?
Yeah,
like
I'll give you ultimate control.
Yeah, and she's this weird thing where she all of a sudden goes to like Vision Town, and it's a kind of a trippy scene here. She's fantasizing just apropos of nothing about He-Man.
Just watching He-Man bend stuff, it's like, ooh, this is my happy place.
There's something vaguely sexual about this, like but the way she's testing him and looking at him and all this stuff, like this is because this is her fantasy. I don't know. She decides to, treat this as a vision. And strong arm Memran, go get her. But then she gasses them. She has gas hands.
So you still think you can do...
And again, that establishes that again, arguably two of the henchmen who should not be affected by gas because Merman doesn't breathe air, one would think.
Yeah.
Or I guess he has to be able to breathe air because he's always up in there. But strong arm, theoretically robotic. But again,
exactly. Like, what good is having that entire metal case if it's like it can't ventilate?
Yeah.
Or I just assume like you're Merman, you live in the swamp, maybe poison gas and stuff like that. You should be, I don't know, somewhat prepared for, impervious to.
Yeah.
Photanium Body Cell.
Don't be so sure.
So yeah, Skeletor goes to that thing where he can always see whatever is going on anywhere, which is, that's powerful, but it seems like he could always do that.
Yeah, he could always be like show me how to get. It's like I'm always 3 seconds behind
Yeah.
on my omniscient, or all scrying eye.
Yeah. Ooh, his eyes light up. That's the first time we've seen that. What's he doing? Oh,
Come, you fools!
like that. It feels like he killed her, but I know he didn't.
Yeah.
So now Lizard Man walking uncomfortably close to Man-at-Arms.
Yeah.
We see the fat guys.
I also like that they put a beard on one and not on the other, just so we could tell them apart, because they are like clearly the same body that they just reused.
Yeah. And yeah,
And Lizard Man using his whole mouth to talk in this.
that's
pass
true.
frame.
Somehow they found Stratos. Wait, when and how do they find Stratos?
That's what I was wondering. I was like, yeah,
I
go
guess-
back. Like they're like a 3 second. Like we clearly saw him die,
No.
disintegrate inside a Venus flytrap.
Well,
they-
we saw. Okay, I don't think we saw him die. I mean,
Well, I just assume he gets
Yeah.
swallowed by a Venus flytrap and then it disappears. It looks like it disintegrated.
but we
Like,
see only Lizard Man and Man-at-Arms walking up, and we see them torturing. Oh, I guess it must have taken both of them to the same. Like because Battle Cat got blasted by her too, so it wasn't
okay,
disintegration. It was just a teleportation thing that
Yeah.
must have teleported both of them there.
But it just,
I don't know.
I just assumed with the Venus flytrap closing in around him and then just kind of withering away that like it dissolved or something. But yeah, he's totally fine. It's like no frame of him getting like freed. He's just there.
Yeah, and they've beaten the guys off screen.
He-Man, and see what happens when she thinks he is you.
He hates me so much she'll tear him apart, and he probably won't even raise a finger against her.
Yes, there's definitely some like relationship past stuff between Skeletor and Elmora,
Yeah.
right? Like it's
Also, I was gonna say a little bit of the inappropriate thing that like right where it cuts to seeing them chest level on both of them. It's just like
on who
Skeletor has his staff set for leering.
Yeah, exactly.
Leering mode. It's just we're always at chest level.
Now this is complicated. We're here as friends, Elmora, but she sees Skeletor. I get confused at this. So is she? That's really He-Man,
Mm-hmm.
and she's
This is very like Lord of the Rings, like
yeah.
beguiled king. Yeah,
I
that
see.
like. Is this just supposed to be? Is this how he's like ensorcelled her? Like he?
I guess so.
Uh,
Yeah. Oh, she breaks her bonds. She picks up her shield. That's pretty cool. They're gonna fight. They're gonna have a sword fight. That's pretty awesome.
So Skeletor's got you under his power too.
Yeah, I guess so.
yeah.
This is He-Man.
I see only
Okay.
Skeletor.
Yeah, this confused me for some reason. The first time I
Yeah,
saw it,
because
I
it's
thought
like
it was
a minute gap.
Listen, Elmora.
well because I thought it would be the. I mean, if Skeletor was smart, maybe he would have done it the other way and just disguised himself as He-Man. That's all you need
That's
to do.
what I was thinking. Like,
Yeah.
but because it's also like early in the episode, it's like I've given you all this power. And she's like under control, but yeah, it's sort of.
Because like, okay, so yes, obviously the one coming in with Merman and Strong
Two
Arm
Skeletors.
is the actual Skeletor, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, both eyes got big on Elmore there for a second. And yeah,
Enough. I'll get you both.
yeah, this is a
doesn't
trope.
make any sense to me to like, see two Skeletors. You're to clearly just come in as He-Man, but you know.
We have a weird little fight. Butt shot. There we go. Classic. The one for the dads.
Also, check out. Oh, he's gonna say, "I loved his little janky like picket fence teeth."
But again, now it's very confusing in here, and
Just just the eyes kill me every time.
and
Is
again,
just the neck dissolving during the fight.
oh yeah, remember your spin magic. My spin magic. What?
Yes. Now I remember.
Wow.
Only He-Man can break out of my Photanium chains.
Yeah. So there you go, and he does.
There we go.
And you're the real skeletor.
Release Queen Elmora from your spell.
Anyway, so this is one of those. This is a weird fight scene because it's like, yeah. Oh, there we go. She's gone. Hey, man.
Yeah, like, I just love the look.
So again,
he was tied up in chains. You're at the resolution point of the episode. What do? I'm going to snap these chains. This guy that has been running amok. We finally caught him, and
yeah,
what happens? Big surprise, He-Man.
Yeah, and I would say there's no jail or something on Eternia, but we know there is because it came with the Castle Grayskull toy. There was like a little, but what I was going to say is if Skeletor can teleport at any point, he can probably teleport while in those chains. Like they're not magical; they're just strong.
He could just teleport with him. Well, I mean, maybe there's a
maybe there's a button
component
he has to push or something, but he didn't do anything that I saw with his body that he wouldn't be able to do in those chains. Like he's
looks
just
like it was a somatic spell component.
You
know what I mean? Like,
maybe verbal, but yes. And the other guys just run out. Lizardman and Stratos end the day not doing a damn thing.
Yeah, that like the whole episode. I don't think Stratos says anything. Like, did his agent just say he has to appear in 16 episodes? And they said, you didn't say anything. He just has to appear. And then it's like, he literally flies up, he's gone, and then just kind of walks into the frame and walks out of frame. And they're like,
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, here we are back at the palace.
This will teach the captain of the guard that when an order is given, the order should be followed.
Queen Elmora was glad I was there. I don't think I deserve.
So Tila is being punished for following them and actually saving them at a certain point.
And saving the day. It's like...
and Orko is giggling about this. He can't get enough. By peeling potatoes. And that's a big punchline for everyone. Everyone loves that. And then we're into the moral of the story. And that is...
I'd like to talk to you for just a moment about safety. When we go to the beach, there are lifeguards there to watch out for our safety. Crossing guards are in the street for the same reason, to help protect us. Now, things like that are fine, but we can't count on someone always being around to protect us. We should practice thinking of safety all the time. So don't take a chance. And that's true whether you're crossing a street or driving a car. Think safety.
I like this. We plant that seed about a future revolution in 40 years. It's like we can't always rely on the police and the structures in the system. So radical self-reliance is the only way. But great moral. I love the idea of safety. This is a very helpful and instructional moral. But this falls into the category of we just had episode 15. This will be the moral. It has nothing to do with the story. Like almost all the morals, like the good ones, are mined from the story that we just watched.
Yeah, that's the thing. And yeah, right. And like, and they start this like, okay, I have to imagine that they knew the morals that they wanted to include, right? Because as you found out, this is like some like, PhD guy, right? Who was on the team and whatever, wrote some books and was like, here's the morals kids need to learn. Now, maybe there was a problem with getting those moral lessons in time for when we needed to write the scripts and shoot it, animate it, whatever.
We have 60 of these morals that have to, by contract, be in this first season.
Lou, we finished all the episodes, but the morals still haven't come in. What are we going to do? We'll do it at the very last moment.
Yeah, the beach.
Boom, 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 do it.
Don't eat 20 minutes before you go in the water. No, G.I. Joe already did that one. It's like...
Well, yeah, but yeah, that's true. I think G.I. Joe came out the year after or something like that. So I'm sure there was some reuse. But here's the thing. Well, first of all, this episode, if you're going to have a moral, either it's like, obey your parents, which Sheila didn't do, or it's stay away from women, trust your gut. They're probably crazy. Like Elmore. I'm joking.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm joking, all of our women listeners. I'm sure there are many.
I thought I was waiting for it to be, since it was like such an S&M heavy episode of her like flashing back to her. Where's my safe place? Watching He-Man Ben stuff. I thought it was going to be a moral about safe play, and it's like, remember, have a code word, and remember that consent is always key with your partner. And if you're trying out new things, always say Oklahoma is a great safe word. You know, like
that'd be great.
No one will accidentally say Oklahoma, but they
Yeah.
might say, oh no, or no. And they really want you to push their boundaries.
Unless your
like-
partner is a theater person and they break out into song. No,
Exactly.
but one would have to think that, you know, most of these morals you could very easily generate a story from, right?
Yeah.
So like essentially, okay, so for instance, this one starts like talking about safety at the beach. And I know that's not the point, but like with lifeguards, hey, write a merman based episode that
Exactly.
involves the water, you know, safety in water, or, you know, like you can't count on lifeguards all the time. Like write a story where, you know, someone is counting on He-Man to save them, but He-Man is tied up or something like that. And they have to do something, you know, like that's the thing, that the curtains don't match the drapes, morally speaking.
Exactly. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, like I could see that to be like, oh, this makes sense. We even have Merman in this episode, you know,
Right.
like we have all the components, and then it's just like, oh, we already animated this, so just tag this on at the end.
Yeah. So, okay, well, let's talk about the details of this. Was there anything particularly manly in this episode? I don't know. I didn't really track.
Photonium, the
that's true.
The strongest element in the universe. Nothing can destroy it. And we'll put you in a cask, and then what happens? Kapow! He-Man breaks out of a casket. He conquers death and photonium.
Yeah, you know, although here's what I will say. Like, yes, we are being told that photonium is the best there is. However, we've previously seen He-Man do things like, you know, bust open the earth, throw a dinosaur around, and it's like breaking a couple chains in a casket. Like, even if you tell it, it's still like, yeah, okay, but it doesn't.
Yeah,
primarily,
I don't know.
it
I just feel
as
like
manly,
being encased in that was a pretty badass moment.
That's true.
But
Because how's he getting the
again,
leverage?
it's just like we've already seen him like throw a dinosaur into, you know, choke the fire salamander with a boulder in its throat. It's although kudos to them, I don't think he used a boulder into the mouth of a monster once in this episode.
That's true. There weren't monsters, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
The only monster was improper trade deals, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
What about radness? I mean, we talked about that axe. That was
oh
rad.
my god,
the
that
axe thing is pretty cool.
Exactly. This is the Ron Popeil of weapons right here. This was everything.
Yeah.
so
And again, don't bring a mace to a laser axe fight.
Yeah.
Adam.
Exactly.
Like, he's going to lose that fight. There's no way around it.
Yeah. Also, I like that Man at Arms is clearly not pulling punches in that picture right there.
He's trying to kill Adam.
Shit, you
know?
know?
Here's my only chance to kill this bastard.
I'll show that son of a bitch.
I also think we're making fun of him, but I think Strong Arm is pretty rad. Like, he's cool. He's got a big. He's so much cooler than Jitsu. Like, why couldn't that have been the toy? You know, and it's like you could. His punch, like, you know,
he makes
shakes
earthquakes.
the earth.
Literally, the only other person that's been able to do something at that level is He-Man, and he's even stronger because he kind of knocked him back. Like, that's
true.
Pretty badass.
But I'm saying the action feature of the toy would have been the same as Jitsu. You know, although maybe they already,
like punch in the ground type of.
They already had Fisto, who had a big fist, but he's a good guy. So maybe they thought it was too similar somehow. But I thought he was pretty rad. I also kind of thought Elmora was cool, only because you didn't really know the extent of her powers. Like, she obviously has wind powers to make metal, powers to. She has gas hands and other stuff. You know, it's like jazz hands, but gas. So I don't know, there's some rad stuff in here.
Yeah, she was pretty cool. I really liked, and that spooky, like, psychedelic melt face aphasia version.
Yeah. You know what it also looks like? It sort of looks like Bizarro.
Yes.
Right? Or something
totally.
like that.
Or the 92 Two-Face, the animated series Two-Face.
Who it looks like. Yeah.
Googly eye.
Or, like, what is that movie? Oh, the crone thing in the thing with the Skeksis and what is that movie? The Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's of the era. There was a lot of stuff like
Yeah.
that floating around at that time. In terms of cheesy stuff, actually, I didn't detect that much cheese. Just a couple of like the bad animation things that we were talking about.
Yeah.
There's cheesy and there's lazy.
Yeah, lazy. I think them kind of hunkering down with the coats to sneak in was kind of funny and cheesy. Like
Yeah,
sneaking
it's a little
past the
cheesy,
guards.
especially because I don't know if you're how familiar you are with the the history of Styx's Mr. Roboto song. And it was a rock opera, and the video starts like in a very same way with them like they're in disguise as robots on this conveyor belt, and I don't know, it made me think of that because it was all around the era, and all this stuff
I hadn't thought about it, but that's a cool
I
idea,
don't
and
know.
they might have been doing that as like a nice little homage.
Not much on the homoerotic side, or the inappropriate side. Just a couple of minor like glances. She's given some
I don't know. I
smoldering
thought the
glances.
Skelevision and it coming in right at like chest level for both He-Man and them was kind of funny.
Yeah,
but
also-
nothing nearly as overt as. I mean, there was the Tila jumping, landing butt shot, but it seemed this episode was tamed.
Yeah, but also Skeletor's like creeping relationship with Almora is one that like I don't know, any kid in the 80s with like a weird stepdad could see what was happening.
Yeah.
Like,
I'll give you this power. It's like, oh, this is something's going on with these two. This is not a good or healthy dynamic.
Yeah. All right. And so now in terms of the overall rating of the episode, Lou Scheimer punches. What do you got? And what I think we can do is we can each rate it, and then we could just take the average, and that's the score.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this was fun, although I felt like it was a little flat, like Stratos not really being used, and I felt like there was some wandering kind of dead elements where they're kind of like fillering when they're walking around Castle Grayskull. But it was fun. It wasn't as great as some of the other episodes we had. I did really like Queen Elmora, so I'm going to give it 3 Scheimer punches out of 4.
Okay. Oh, 3 out of 4. Let's do out of 5 because I think it'll give us more variety.
I'll give it 3.5.
Ah, the old 3.5
for the Two-Face.
Oh yeah. What's funny is I was actually going to give it that same rating. So there we go. So I think right away we know that our very first rating is going to be 3.5 Scheimers for the she-demon of Phantos. And of course, what a Scheimer is of course the old bap bap bap. So in this case, it's bap bap bap. Oh, pulls back.
Yeah, exactly.
You thought it was going to hit you.
Yeah.
So
and
yeah,
that's what. Yeah.
So okay, and then in terms of what figures you think you would want if you were a little kid watching this, what kind of figures?
Spooky Queen Elmora, like psychedelic, like acid face. Elmora was pretty cool. And Strong Arm, I love his design. He's I hope his arm switches from left to right. You just put it on. And
well, I will say, okay, I do agree with you. I think those are both pretty cool. Like again, they didn't really release any of the women, but yeah, if you could mess with her face to have her give like
if there was some sort of feature where her head changed or her face like. They had some of those like characters that reacted. They had like different like heads that you switch out or something.
Like Manny faces, like you could switch his head, and so maybe it's maybe the way it would work is like she has her normal face, and then you like move her, like lift up her hair and move her head around, and it's like a crazy face and back. I think I've seen figures that do that kind of thing.
Yeah, that would be cool.
That would be cool. Now Strong Arm, I had Strong Arm because they came out with him. So that's one I can sell, except I couldn't find him. When the Masters of the Universe Classics line came out like 10, 15 years ago, they did like have a pretty cool Strong Arm figure that I had. So I'm gonna see if I can track that one down. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to make a a custom Strong Arm here.
Nice.
Because I definitely, that was a cool one. And I
Yeah,
did, I
that's
do
a
think,
cool looking. Also love his sort of like 1950s atomic style.
yeah,
Like,
totally. And
I
I think
love
you
those like
could,
rings on the
yeah, that's what that is.
barrel.
That's like laser futurism kind of thing. And I think you could
Yeah,
take off his hand and replace it with different length ones. So
that's cool.
yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. So any other last thoughts of She Demon of Phantos?
Moral. I think that would have lost some points on it because it just
Yeah.
didn't really fit so much with this episode, and I kind of
Yeah.
felt like it was like we've had that almost type of moral before. But yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, then check us out next time. We will be going right along to the next episode, which is Reign of the Monster, which is not a
Ooh.
generic title at all.
Yeah.
Next time on Castle Podskull. And until then, good journey, and may the power be with you.
And also with you.